Behind every door is a story of what war has taken and what it has left. Shattered lives, broken bodies, and tortured souls. This is the Gaza ward at Qatar's Hamad Hospital, where you find just some of this war's countless critically injured. Some would say they're the lucky ones who barely escaped death and the hellhole Gaza and its hospitals have become.
Mahmoud had a very severe injury. From the injury, he had an above knee amputation on one side and a below knee amputation on the other side.
Most patients spent months with open wounds and arrived here with drug-resistant infections, making their cases even harder to treat.
I've been working in orthopedics around 21 years, and the kind of injuries, the severity of the injuries, the types of bone loss and infections we faced with the Gaza patients are beyond whatever I've seen before.
But even those who've lost so much have found solace in having their children safe and by their side. Renim sits alone in her hospital bed, no one by her side. The vacant look in the eyes of a woman who's seen death. It was on October 24th as Khan Yunis was under Israeli bombardment. Renim, then 8 months pregnant, was in bed cradling her 1-year-old son Azuz to sleep.
I had a feeling something bad was going to happen, so I held him tighter. Whatever happens to me happens to him. You don't feel the strike itself, you just open your eyes and you're under the rubble. I woke up screaming. I was feeling around to find my son. Suddenly my mother-in-law came screaming Azuz. She found him over my belly. She picked him up. His body was in her hands and his head dropped onto my belly.
When Renim got to hospital, they thought she was dead. Her baby girl was delivered by C-section.
They delivered her, and as she took her first breath, I came back to life.
As you know, she has
With an amputated arm and serious injuries to her legs, Renim couldn't even hold her baby girl before she was evacuated out of Gaza. Her daughter is now in Egypt. She's watched her grow in photos. Baby Miriam now is as old as this war. Renim says most days, not even her daughter is giving her the will to live anymore.
It's over, life has ended. There's no more joy. I shut my eyes and all the memories overwhelm me. I saw the baby formula I used for my son and I felt I was dying. And it was just baby formula. You can only imagine what happens when I see his picture or videos or his toys or his clothes. The pain will never go away. We give birth only to lose them.
Every woman we spoke to in this ward has lost a child. Some more. Shahid married the love of her life, Ali, a 26-year-old university professor. When the war started, she was 7 months pregnant with their first child.
A week before the war, we bought everything for the baby. Every clothes, every single t-shirts, pink.
On October 11th, a blast hit their home. Ali and Shahid found themselves on the street. Shahid lost her leg, Ali both legs and his arm. They called out each other's names before they were rushed to hospital, but Ali didn't make it. 2 days later, their baby girl they'd named Sham arrived into this world, lifeless.
It's really hard, very hard, because this is like my everything, my everything. This is my everything. Suddenly disappeared.
Shahid's nightmare didn't end here. She was one of hundreds of patients trapped in Shifa Hospital when it came under Israeli siege. Like other patients forced out, her father had to push her on a wheelchair for hours to get to Rafah.
When we reached Rafah, like my injury was in all infections. Like the hospitals is not clean to go in it. If I want to go to the hospital, I will die.
Despite everything she's gone through, a resilient Shahid somehow still smiles.
No one will feel the pain here. Like with the people, strong, happy, like laughing. But when I'm like alone, I feel something painful here. I cannot be healed from that.
In every corner of this ward, a story of pain and grief, too many for us to tell. The journey to recovery for the few who make it out begins here. But how does anyone ever heal from this?